Hey everybody, Pixel here, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Soul Silver. In the last episode, we caught Mewtwo, the final legendary on our list for now because Moltres is in an inconvenient location. This time, we're going to be beginning our second challenge to the Pokemon League. So, this should be fun. Once you enter this door, you will be facing one of the Elite Four. They're really tough. You cannot exit once you enter. Are you ready? Be courageous and go for it. I'm ready. Welcome to the Pokemon League. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Will. I've trained all around the world, making my Psychic-type Pokemon strong. And at last I've been accepted into the Elite Four. I can only keep getting better. Losing is not an option. The Elite Four is stronger now. Believe it or not, because he's still level 58, and I started with Lance, when Axel honestly would have been a better choice when I could gamble with Earthquake, but I think Lance can handle it. It's going to lead with a Bronzong. This is a Steel Psychic type. It has either Levitate or Heat Proof for the ability, 50-50 chance. Either it's immune to fire or it's immune to ground. Not immune to fire, but it takes decreased damage from fire. Okay, Lance isn't airborne anymore. I don't really care that much. Just keep using Thunder. If this doesn't knock out, I can probably manage to knock it out with Extreme Speed, even though it is extremely bulky and also a Steel type. Yeah, I can't finish that with Extreme Speed because it's extremely bulky and a Steel type. I always forget that boss trainers tend to use full restores, and God, that's annoying, but whatever, I can deal with it. Lance is strong. He can take anything this thing uses because it's a Bronzong. It's not that good. Yeah, Payback, like, it's not the worst thing you could give it because it is a slow Pokemon, but they're so much better. You're part of the Elite Four. You're supposed to be one of the strongest trainers in the world. Take out Bronzong. Alright. Jinx. I want to use Ego. It's kind of a gamble since it's an Ice type, but I think Ego can probably handle it. Forlorn alerted it to fly. I have Shadow Ball. Fly's technically more powerful, I understand why it did it, but Shadow Ball will probably end up being more damaging to Jinx than Fly would have. Yeah, that's more than half health. Okay, Ego, I'm counting on you to survive a blizzard. Really counting on you. I'll be really disappointed if you faint. Alright. Shadow Ball. That should be enough to finish it, hopefully. Yep. Naturally. I love Xenoblade. I haven't been playing Xenoblade much since I finished the series. I'm still waiting to record that video for the bonus because I really don't want to. I'm completely burned out on Xenoblade after that Let's Play. Which is honestly a good thing, because that means I played a lot of Xenoblade for that Let's Play, and it was one of the better Let's Plays I've ever made. Anyway, I don't know why I went on a tangent about that. Megahorn, enough to take out Grumpig in one hit. My Pokemon are pretty high-leveled compared to Will. We aren't going to be getting into Pokemon that are the same level until probably halfway through when we fight Koga. No, Koga is... I don't remember what place Koga's in. Either Koga or Bruno is probably going to be where they start having similar levels to my Pokemon, though, so... For now, I don't feel too threatened. Okay, I felt a little threatened because it got a critical hit, but I didn't realize it was a critical hit. Man, this Xatu's level 62. And it has a citrus berry, of course, meaning it's his strongest. As long as it doesn't get another crit, then I'll be fine. Okay. Stone Edge, it hits, and that's it for Xatu. Probably. Yeah. Remember when Rocky was an Onyx? Stone Edge would have done practically nothing back then. So it feels nice to have Rocky as a Steelix. Gardevoir. Alright. Gardevoir's okay. It's just a Psychic type, synchronized for the ability, and, you know, it's essentially a worse Alakazam, honestly. I am faster, but I missed, and it's using Calm Mind. Trainers seem to like getting cocky once you beat the Elite Four. Because that's going to be the end for Gardevoir, probably. Maybe not, it's pretty high level, but... Yep, okay. Of course, that is it, because it's a Gardevoir. Not really made to last against a Megahorn. Slowbro. Salad. It's time to make up for the humiliation that Salad suffered at the hands of the Elite Four last time we were here. Slowbro. We Psychics don't give up even when we're down to the last Pokemon. That's what makes us so formidable, even though we're totally scam artists. Petal Dance. See how much that does. Down to half. Oh, Salad. Oh, Salad. Poor Salad. Don't worry, though. Until we hit 0, our power is limitless. I'm not giving up yet. I should have figured he would use a Forestor because he hadn't used one in a while, but... Yeah, Slowbro is pretty bulky, so you're not likely to take it out in one shot with any move. But that was so unlucky getting it... And it was just the random damage roll that made it so it didn't knock out. I can't believe it. Even though I was defeated, I won't change my course. I'll continue battling until I stand above all trainers. Now move on and experience the true ferocity of the Elite Four. Will is such a weird character. Where did he come from? Where did he go? Okay, here's Koga. I'm gonna heal up. Just in case. Alright. Ha 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 ha! I'm Koga of the Elite Four. I live in shadows. A ninja. My intricate style will confound and destroy you. Confusion, sleep, poison. Prepare to be the victim of my sinister techniques. Fwahahaha! Pokemon are not merely about brute force. You shall see soon enough. And there he is. Hi, Koga. Skuntank, Dark Poison type. I don't recall what it has for an ability. I'm not very knowledgeable on Gen 4 Pokemon specifically, because Gen 4 is the most forgettable Pokemon in my opinion. Here's the Toxic. Alright, let's see what we can do. Let's go Outrage. And... not enough. Lance does have Toxic Poison now, but... of course he used the Forestor, why wouldn't he? This is actually almost a perfect recreation of this song from Gold, Silver, and Crystal. So listen to that for a sec. this should easily be a one-shot because it's a fighting poison type. God-awful type against Psychic, so... Okay, Crobat. It's a shame that Lance got knocked out. I forgot Skuntank can learn Explosion. I think Rocky can handle a Crobat. They're like polar opposites. Rocky's extremely slow with really powerful moves, and Crobat's extremely fast with relatively weak moves with good effects. And of course it's gonna be flying. That's right, come back down. You hit this gigantic hunk of metal with your head, which is also your entire body. That's not gonna do anything. Okay. Half health, okay. I'm just gonna go Iron Tail now, because I don't want to risk wasting the rest of Stone Edge's PP with Crobat, even though yeah, I think I have Ether and Max Ether, because I haven't used those items, but just in case, I'm gonna finish it with Iron Tail. That should do enough thanks to the Metal Coat. Alright. That is a lot of experience. Venomoth. Think I'm gonna keep Rocky out for now. Say Bug Poison type. I think it has Compound Eyes for the ability. Can't be certain. Again, I'm only going to be going over one more boss's Pokemon, and that's going to be the final boss, so... yeah. How did that not knock out? I know Rocky's not a physical attacker, but... Rocky's not even an attacker, but Venomoth is not a defensive Pokemon at all. Let's go Strength. Alright. Muck. That is a job for Axel. Okay, 62 Poison type. Missed the Toxic. Let's see how Earthquake does. Alright, critical hit. Jeez, Axel. You're already my favorite Pokemon. You don't need to prove anything to me. Swalot. I'm gonna keep Axel out. Hello, Discount Muck. One Pokemon left? I've been counting on this one from the very beginning. You've been counting on a discount version of another one of your Pokemon? That's a little strange, not gonna lie. Especially considering Crobat is your strongest. Just watch that HP drain. Does have a high HP stat though, and it... oh, it has leftovers, okay. Oh, future me. I really hope you took the Mario 64 roof and just stretched it out a lot for that one. Pain Split, why would you do that? Just to make things more inconvenient, of course. Is this gonna do enough, or is Axel gonna fall asleep? Of course. And it has the leftovers to make things even worse. And it's probably gonna use Pain Split again next turn too, so... I should probably just use a full heal. Alright. Oh my god. Just bring it right back to step one as soon as you're failing. I see how it is. You're not clever, Koga. Quick Claw is the best, okay. Really do love Quick Claw. It's been helping out more than I think I thought it would. I could switch it and give it to Rocky, but I kind of like that Rocky goes last, Makes me feel like I have less of an advantage in every single battle. Why are you using Amnesia? The only move I've used is Earthquake. That's not gonna help you. Man, that's weird. Okay, Yawn. That's great and all, but take my Earthquake. And that's Koga's last Pokemon. Axel grew to level 67. We're getting awful close to level 70. Ah! You've proven your worth. I'm great. I'm glad. I subjected you to everything I could muster, but my efforts failed. I must hone my skills. Go on to the next room and put your abilities to the test. I will, but first I have to heal. Alright. Do I have to do the voice again? No, I don't, but will I? Sure.
I am Bruno of the Elite Four. I always train to the extreme because I believe in our potential. That is how we became strong. Can you withstand our power? I see no fear in you. You look determined. Perfect for battle. Ready. You will bow down to our overwhelming power. Hoo-ha!
And there's Bruno. Otherwise known as Brock's evolved form. Starting with Hitmontop. Okay. I decided to lead with Ego so I can use Psychic, because most of his Pokemon have pretty low special defense. I very well could use Fly if it comes down to that, though. Alright, and Counter, of course. That's another good reason to use Psychic. Because none of his Pokemon can learn Mirror Coat, but all of them can learn Counter, and most of them probably have Counter too, so... There's Hitmontop. A lot of experience. Machamp. Atlas, it's time for you to defend your title. Level 64. This is definitely a more worthy opponent than Blue's Machamp. Aerial Ace. Is it more worth? Well, I think it's probably around the same level, actually, so never mind. But Stone Edge. Come on, Atlas, you can handle it. You're a tough boy. Aren't you? Yes. And that was a crit. Atlas, you're so good. I love you. Aerial Ace. Is that going to be enough? No. Oh, of course, you have to go for the Dynamic Punch just to rub it in. Atlas has lost her title. That's unfortunate. I guess Lance. Just go Extreme Speed, and he has a full restore. Keep forgetting about that. I keep forgetting about the 4 restores, even though they use it every time I think I'm gonna finally get a convenient knockout. How much is that gonna do? Okay, of course it was crit, but that was a lot. Let's go Outrage, see how much that does. It gets the same type attack bonus, and it takes advantage of Dragonite's attack stat. And that knocks out. Okay, that's good. Macario. Oh god. Guess Axel. Earthquake is super effective, so... Macario is a fighting steel type with Steadfast for an ability. I don't really know what this one has. It probably has Aura Sphere. Lucario is a mixed attacker, so this has a lot of options for what it can have on its moveset. Okay, it survives 1 hit, and it gets a counter. That's probably going to knock out Axel. Yep. That was clever. Let's go Lance. Okay. He didn't use a Hyper Potion or Full Restore or whatever. So, that'll be it for Macario. Lance is level 66. Hitmonlee. It's Eggo's turn again. Eggo is here to exterminate the Hitmon family. Level 61. Let's go Psychic. Alright, did decent. And it got the special defense drop, although that's unnecessary now. Swagger. Hitmonlee using Swagger in Pokemon Silver and Pokemon Crystal is so funny. I may be 3 years old, but just look at that. That's hilarious. Alright, there goes Hitmonlee. Hitmonchan, of course. He can't just send out his last Pokemon right away, he has to go for the weaker one first. Eggo snapped out of confusion, so now we can have a super powerful fly. And not quite enough to knock out. Weirdly enough, the defensive Hitmon takes more damage from Psychic than Hitmonlee does, but whatever. There's Hitmonchan. 1830. And Hariyama. For some reason I didn't expect you to have this.
Fight as hard as you can till you faint.
Jeez, dude. Okay. Emulator, come on. There we go. It was not ready for me to use Fly. Tried to go low kick and failed. Just go Fly. It doesn't like the Fly animation. Doesn't seem to like a lot of things today. And it's enough to knock out thanks to that Swagger. You sabotaged yourself, Bruno. Level 67.
Why? How could we lose? Having lost, I have no right to say anything. Go face your next challenge.
Alright, well, you know what that means. Healing time. I'm Karen of the Elite Four. You're Ashley? How amusing. I love Dark-type Pokemon. I'm known for my overpowering tactics. Think you can take them? Just try to entertain me. Let's go. Pikachu and Eevee. Karen. Weavile. Level 62. Okay. You know, I was even considering leading with Atlas, and I just didn't do it. So I'm just gonna hope Atlas can tank 2 hits, because Weavile is extremely fast. So it will definitely be able to handle going first. So as long as this doesn't do more than half. Okay. Let's go close combat. Let's see if it can survive. As long as Weavile doesn't get another crit. Not another crit, but a crit. Okay, good. Close combat. That'll definitely be enough to take out Weavile because Weavile has a 4 times weakness to it. There we go. Don't care about the defensive drops. Gonna switch out Atlas right away probably anyway. Honchkrow. Alright. Rocky. It's your turn again. It's a dark flying type. I have no clue what this thing's ability could possibly be, though Insomnia sounds right somehow. Not sure. Stone Edge. Let's see how much it does. That was a crit. This is a bulky Pokemon, and that did more to Honchkrow than it did to whatever it was I attacked earlier. That's weird. Crobat. At least I think Honchkrow is bulkier than Crobat. I would hope so. Whatever. Karen has never been the hardest member of this Elite Four. I've always had the most trouble with Koga. Houndoom. That sounds like a job for Lance. You thought I was gonna say Axel, but I didn't. It was me, Lance. Level 63. Let's go Waterfall. Thanks for the nasty plot. That is an annoying sound effect. See how much we can do with this. It's not the bulkiest Pokemon in the world, so... Ugh. And full restore, of course. Hopefully this extreme speed will get it into range to knock out with another Waterfall. I know for sure it will, but you can never be too sure. I've kept Extreme Speed for so long just because it's a novelty to have it on a Dragonite, and it's nice to have a priority move, especially on a Pokemon that's relatively slow. That did a lot of damage, I guess because it used Nasty Plot though. That raises special attack by 2 stages. It's essentially a Dark type Swords Dance for special attack. There goes Houndoom. Doing really well. Spiritomb. Dark Ghost type, this has no weaknesses at all, which is pretty much the most unique thing anyone can really say about Spiritomb. Has decent stats too, so do with that what you will. It also has Levitate for an ability, or no it doesn't, it has Pressure, so your PP consumption is doubled. Why would you go for Curse? That will probably do enough damage to knock out Atlas, but like, you could have just used an actual move. Alright, Atlas. You tried. It's not my fault. Or, actually, it is my fault. It's not your fault. Because I used an inaccurate move. I was asking for it. Let's go Lance. See if Outrage can do enough. We do have the Dragon Fang on Lance, so... hopefully the 120 power of Outrage is enough to overpower Spiritomb. Alright. Umbreon. That's probably our strongest. I'm gonna keep in Lance. 64, not her strongest, weirdly enough. You'd think her strongest would be the Pokemon she had in her last team, but... no. I guess she probably had Houndoom before, too. I really don't remember. Has a Citrus Berry. Maybe it is her strongest, then. Or maybe it's just her, like, main Pokemon, but not her strongest. I don't know. Attack and Defense Rise. Let's see what Outrage can do again. Alright. That was a good one, Lance. You did a lot of damage to a bulky Pokemon, so... see what Ego can do. Ego can probably do this. Yeah, we have a super effective move on Ego. It's not a very powerful super effective move, and it did get a curse up, but yeah, that's enough. It's a lot of experience, and Absol. This is far from being backed into a corner. No, it's not. You're on your last Pokemon. Alright, that was decent damage. Absol is a really fast physical attacker. I don't know how fast it actually is because Ego outsped it. You're no ordinary trainer to have gotten this far. That's kind of a compliment, thanks. Okay, full restore. Of course, she has one more. Let's go Silver Wind again. We're probably just going to finish it with another Silver Wind. I'm a little confused why she used a Forest Door, because Absol was in yellow and not red, but maybe it was just close enough. Either way, that's it. That should be her last Pokemon and the end of this battle. Well, aren't you good? I like that in a trainer. Strong Pokemon, weak Pokemon. That is only the selfish perception of people. Truly skilled trainers should try to win with the Pokemon they love best. I like your style. You understand what's important. Go on. The champion is waiting. And indeed, beyond the store, Lance is waiting for us once again. Next time on Pokemon Soul Silver, we'll be having a rematch against Lance, the former champion of Johto, who is posing as the current champion of Johto because I just don't have the time to sit around doing nothing at the Pokemon League. See you guys then.